Hello, my Buckeye Nation out there. Welcome to another segment of the Buckeye Vinny YouTube channel sports show. Let's get this video underway. Today's video is about the Big Ten gaining two more teams in the Big Ten starting in 2024. That's right, USC Trojans and the UCLA Bruins both joining the Big Ten. And for me, I love the idea. The Big Ten will gain a significant edge by adding both of these West Coast teams, in my opinion. And when you think of USC, you think of a very good football program. Lincoln Riley is going to do a very nice job over there, to say the least. And when you think of UCLA, you also think of a very rich in tradition football program. So these are two teams that are no slouch in college football. Now, in all fairness to the Big Ten, I believe that this will gain much respect for the Big Ten. The last time the Big Ten had any representative that won the national championship, that's right, was our Buckeyes in 2014, when the Buckeyes defeated the Oregon Ducks 42-20. Do I believe that the Big Ten is better teams and talented, and I'm just going to say this, better coached than the Pac-12? Yes, I do believe that. So again, for us to gain these two teams speaks volumes. I know the athletic director for Ohio State, Gene Smith, loves the idea of these two teams coming on the scene in 2024 to get it on with the Buckeyes. I love the idea. Now, my wife posed a great question for me, and that was, who determines the scheduling of these two teams coming to the Midwest to get it on with the original Big Ten teams? I would have to say it would be the Big Ten, but my question is, when are they coming? If they're coming in September of 2024 to get it on with the Buckeyes, well, let's all be honest, in September, the weather's still nice. So there, I don't think it's posing an advantage to either team. If they are coming to the shoe in mid-November, where, let's face it, it's starting to rain, it's snow is hitting, then I believe the advantage, without a doubt, would go to the Midwest schools if USC and UCLA is scheduled in November on the road to get it on with one of the Midwest schools. So, that's something, and that was a great question that my wife asked me. Wonderful question. In case you're wondering the Buckeyes' history of these two teams in football, well, I have it for you. The Buckeyes' history of USC Trojans dates all the way back to 1941. That's the first year that these two teams played. And the Buckeyes won that game back in 1941, 33-0. The last time the Buckeyes played USC was 2017, Urban Meyer era, where the Buckeyes successfully defeated USC and manhandled them in the Rose Bowl 24-7. So, ironically, the Buckeyes beat USC the first game they ever played and the last game they ever played. In between, it got a little interesting. The Buckeyes' overall record against USC Trojans is under 500. The Buckeyes won 9, lost 11, and tied 1. So when you look at that, it's been a very even series between these two powerhouses. That's why I love the idea of USC and UCLA joining the Big Ten. I love the idea. Let's move over to UCLA. The Buckeyes' overall career record versus UCLA in football. The Buckeyes won 4, lost 3, and tied 1. Woody Hayes basically coached the most against UCLA. Woody Hayes, in his tenure, faced UCLA 4 times. 1961, 1962, 1975, 1976, where Woody Hayes had a winning record against UCLA, won 2, lost 1, and tied 1. From there, in 1979, Earl Bruce, his first stint as the Buckeyes head coach, successfully defeated UCLA 17-13. 1980, John Cooper faced UCLA and lost 17-0. John Cooper faced them again in 1999. This time it was a different story. Coop and the Buckeyes went on to beat the Bruins 42-20 in a blowout. And the last time the Buckeyes ever faced UCLA, you have to go all the way back to Jim Tressel days. That's right. It was Jim Tressel's first year as the Buckeyes head coach, and UCLA defeated the Buckeyes in a close one, 13-6. So again, my friends, we do have a winning record against UCLA. We basically played USC almost even, but again, we've won 9, lost 11, and tied 1 against the Trojans. For me, again, I'm just going to say, I love the idea of these two teams coming to the Big Ten. I believe it's a win-win, not only for them, but it's a win-win for the Big Ten, finally getting teams that are going to be competitive. And what I mean is, the last time we welcomed teams into the Big Ten, you got to go back to 2014, where we accepted Rutgers from New Jersey and Maryland. Now, in all due respect, Rutgers and Maryland, to me, are basketball schools, not football. So the only thing we gained by adding Rutgers and Maryland to the Big Ten was an automatic win every year for the Buckeyes. That's the only thing we gained. As a whole, I think the Big Ten lost a little bit of respect. And again, this is no shot at Rutgers and Maryland, but I'm just speaking the truth. They are not known for football. So I think we lost a little respect by the SEC, the ACC, the Pac-12. Without a doubt, we lost respect from them. So hopefully by gaining these two teams, UCLA and USC, in 2024, that the other leagues, which I just mentioned, will have more respect for the Big Ten, which I do believe they will. Like always, if you're new to my channel, please click on the subscribe button. If you like this video, please, by all means, click on the like button. Don't forget to hit the bell. And like always, please comment down below. I definitely want to know where you're coming from about USC and UCLA joining the Big Ten. Like always, peace out. God bless. Happy 4th of July. Buckeye Vinny's out of here.